Shaking, MP. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up in... Well, Greg, we know tonight marks the end of the year, the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is... a good opportunity to reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
So the Nets starting five. You've got Whitehead, Sarr out there with Butler. Then it's Thunder, and it's Dillingham in at the two-guard spot. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Pass to Hardy. Count that bucket.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Thunder, covered by Parker. Thunder, there's the drive, and he banks in the layup.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Phoenix. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
Kept alive. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Thunder. In the corner, Dillingham with it. 5 on the clock. Shots good from Butler.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Barlow. The turnaround. Rebound by Butler.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Dillingham. Rebounded by Hardy. And here is Parker. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Pass to Dillingham. Shoots over Hardy. Dillingham, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Boston. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for the Nets, they're a top-tier team that's faced some challenges this year. Obviously, still winning games, but maybe not at the clip most expected.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Parker passes to Stevenson. Suns moving the ball around, and here is Parker. The three, it's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Well, their pass to Thunder. Here's Dillingham. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pass to Parker. Lets it go from the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Parker's got 7 points. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dillingham with it. And it's good for 2. Dillingham's got his second basket.
Gets 1 to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Pass to Parker. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Thunder passes to Whitehead. With the floater, it's deflected. Here's Barlow. Still yet to score. Parker inside, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Nets trail by 10. They've got Dixon. He's out there with Perkins. And it's Craig in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Thunder. Here's Whitehead. There's the pick. There's the 3. Dixon grabs the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
He lobs it up. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Williams finds Craig. And the wing jumper offline. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 10-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Craig's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
Well, their pass to Thunder. Now Dillingham. His last outing, he had 8 points. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Here's Whitehead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Nets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Stevenson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Hardy comes in for Perkins. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
All sorts of time. Dixon grabs the rebound. Dixon's got his 4th rebound in this one. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Second chance effort, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for Song. No good on the second free throw. And the Suns miss again. Nets trail by 14. Pass to Thunder. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dillingham's got 10 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And that one's good. Hardy. And the Suns lead by 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Dixon. Off target from outside. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Thunder. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Stevenson's got 5 rebounds tonight at the elbow. Williams. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Hardy. Offline with his 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now, here's Hardy. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers. Williams against Butler. 6 to shoot. Williams, that's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Johnson surveying the floor. Right wing. Takes a step back. Dillingham. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's Dixon. And a miss. the triple. Nets trail by 9. Kicks it out to Johnson. Dillingham with it. He's got 12. Drains the three-pointer. Dillingham's got 15.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And here's Hardy. Pass to Dixon. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Dixon's got 4 this quarter. Here's Thunder. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Hardy. He's got 6. Here's Dixon. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Thunder.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And let's get your take, guys, in the hustle. So it's Phoenix feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defense.
And the next topic to touch on. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Hart.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Butler. Dillingham is out there with Thunder. Then it's Sarr, and it's Whitehead in at the small forward position.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Stevenson passes to Hardy. Pass to Parker. Goes up on the wing. Rebound, Brooklyn. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Sarr. There's a screen. Here's Thunder. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Parker outside to the middle. Here's Stevenson, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Stevenson's got 10.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
Screen by Parker. Here's Hardy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Driving the lane. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Here's Thunder. He's defended by Coulibaly. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Whitehead's shot is off. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Dillingham. Finished off the break. Dillingham's got 20.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Pass to Barlow. Coulibaly with it. Hardy passes to Parker. Driving in. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And the Suns call time.
Make some noise, Phoenix, for your song breaker Denver. Give a big round of applause for your song breaker Denver.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. They grab their own miss. And the basket by Stevenson.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Back to Koulibaly. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Koulibaly's got 8.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8", with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
Pass to Thunder. Now Sarr. That's a 2 from Butler. Rebound by Parker. Phoenix leading by 11. Here's Thunder. And that one is stuffed right through.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Parker looking over the floor. Pass to Stevenson. 4 on the clock. And Koulibaly gets it to go. He's got 11.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Walker Kessler.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back to Parker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Barlow. For 3. A rebound by the Nets.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And he makes that one. Barlow's got his first basket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far. Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
To the inside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Butler, a screen on Parker. Thunder passes to Butler. Here's Thunder, covered by Parker. To the left wing. Here's Whitehead. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Whitehead's got his first 2 points. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They led the game at 1 point by 20. To the left side wing. Hardy. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Now Parker. He's got 20. Another shot. And the shot is good. Parker's got 22.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Thunder. Kicks it out to Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he...
Nets trail by 21. We've got Williams. Hardy is out there with Dixon. Then it's Stevenson. And it's Craig in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. The Nets shooting 43% for the game. Here's Dixon. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Thunder. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Rebounded by the Nets. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Thunder's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Hardy. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Dixon. Some solid defense from Thunder.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
It's rebounded by Stevenson. Stevenson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Down low. Ball stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Butler passes to Meyer. Here's Thunder. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Thunder's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Dixon's shot is off. Nets trail by 14. Here's Thunder. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Stars checked in for the Nets. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, guys, Phoenix's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that he was feeling some real pain in his hamstring. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Pass to Stevenson. Here's Dixon.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Thunder passes to Butler. And here's the fast break. Nice ball movement by Phoenix.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Thunder drills the three-pointer. Thunder's got 32 points in the game.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Coulibaly with it. Takes the three. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Thunder. Here's Meyer. Over to the left wing. That three off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Stevenson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
And that one falls for Stevenson. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there, but that will never change.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Phoenix leading by 12. Now Coulibaly inside. Here's Barlow. Brooklyn with the rebound. Butler's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Driving inside. Here's Meyer. Barlow grabs the rebound.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Thunder. Butler is screen on Parker. Thunder off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
To halt the run. Excellent D there from Parker. Suns leading by 16. Here's Coulibaly. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That's good from Coulibaly. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Nets trail by 17. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. And the foul called on Thunder. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
15 foul.
Parker outside. Pass to Hardy. Parker with it. Here's Coulibaly. Back to Parker. Buries it from three-point range. Booker's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Suns.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Whitehead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So it's Phoenix easily grab.
Don't beat yourself up till you check your tape.
You know I rock New Balances myself. Great for my fat hip.
You said you wanted to win the NBA Cup, then went out there and won it.
Great work, start to finish.
Every question they asked, we answered.
And our rivals, they saw it all. This will give us that edge that I was talking about, y'all.
And now that's our main focus.
All right.
Gearing up for a title run.
Which means we need you at your best. Let's talk about goals for the second half. Which one of these stands out to you?
I want to focus on road games. If we're going to hit our goals.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every